The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Cariglio and Bay State Savings Bank.
Coming up next on the Friday Night Football Frenzy, it's a battle of top teams in the state as St. John's hosts Everett. Tantasqua looks to make a statement as the Warriors visit Fitchburg. West Boylston makes the long trek north as the Lions battle Narragansett. And Doherty looks for a big division win as the Highlanders visit Leominster. Cue the open. The frenzy begins right now.
11 of these. This is the first one. Let's go get them. Let's go. Let's go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Frenzy. Kevin Shea, Andy Lacombe. We had some great games tonight. We got a handful of games decided by just 1 point. We got games that went down to the final play of the game. We have top 10 teams in the state going head-to-head. This is a great night of football.
We've got a guy making big plays. We've got come from behind wins, last-second wins. A lot happening tonight in week 2, and I'll tell you, it's tough. These afternoon games, the big guy doesn't get his pregame nap in.
No, it's fierce.
It is. I mean, it's
you know what?
It
doesn't matter.
Work, baby.
Doesn't matter. We got the energy level is up here tonight because we start with St. John's and Everett. Everett, a top 5 team in the state. St. John's just played the #1 team in the state Catholic Memorial last week. So now, opening drive, Duke Doherty. How's this for a game? Duke kaboom. Going up top for Everett. Ismail Zamor, the sophomore who's been offered by Michigan and BC, hauls it in at the 1. Sets up an Everett TD, 7-0. Crimson Tide. Next Everett possession, Duke Doherty, scrambling, taking off. This kid is elusive. He can do it with his arms. He can do it with his legs. He's coming right by you and into the house. 48 yards on the touchdown, 13-0 Crimson Tide. St. John's answering. Colin Schofield. Strike to Antonio Stakely in the end zone. It's a 13-7 game. Great hookup. Second quarter, 4th down, Everett throwing. And Patrick Spillane and Nick Mazzucchelli, who had great games breaking it up. These two had a tall task, and they were up to it today. Late in the half, Schofield. Perfect pass to Emon Dennis, who gets behind the defense and hauls it in for 6. 14-13, St. John's in front. Third quarter now, St. John's down 20-13. Schofield to Jay Brunel. Get off me, says Brunel. And then Brunel running away to the land of 6. 21-20, St. John's a 68-yard TD. Fourth quarter, 4th and 6. Doherty, the bomb to Tyrese Baptiste to the 2-yard line. Sets up an Everett TD to make it 26-21 Crimson Tide. Everett going for 2 to make it an even touchdown lead. And it's Justice Hathaway coming up to make the stop. Then Schofield down the other end. Great ball and a great catch by Jay Brunel for the touchdown. Makes it 27-26, St. John's with 4:36 to play. The crowd is loving it. Everett gets a TD with 2:22 left to go up 32-27. Last chance for St. John's. 4th and 24. Schofield to Stakely. They come up 1 yard short. Everett holds on to win 32-27.
Leominster and Doherty, historic Doyle Field, the place to be. 13-7, Leominster, third quarter. It's Noah Kelley getting on his horse and rumbling. He goes 50-plus here. The Highlanders have themselves a first down to the 27-yard line where he's pushed out of bounds. Same drive, 4th and 12 from the 29. Kelley looking, and it's intercepted by Miles Bowers inside the 5, and the Leominster D holds. Still in the third quarter, Kelley giving it off to Dan Sheeran. Sheeran ripping off some yardage, picking up 28 on the play. Doherty quarterback scrambling. The Leominster defense too much here. Joe Conlon in there for the sack. Late fourth quarter, 4th and 4 to 41. Maybe the last chance for Doherty. And the pass is incomplete, under 2 minutes to play. But the defense of Doherty holds, and inside of 7 seconds, they go in for a touchdown. Doherty comes from behind to win it. 14-13, your final.
Wow, that is a huge statement win for the Highlanders. Fitchburg hosting Tantasqua tonight. First quarter, Tantasqua's Dante Reno, the quarterback, the freshman. His dad, of course, Tony, the Yale coach. Ryan Sears plowing in for the touchdown. 7-0 Tantasqua. Fitchburg's Montgomery Graham brought down by a crew of Warriors. Kyle Boone and Noah Galonic in for the sack. Second quarter now, Fitchburg's Justin Comasano with a 32-yard field goal. Red Raiders are on the board. They trail 7-3. Then Reno handing off to Liam Gore. Gore powering his way up the field. 2 hands on the football. Great ball security. He's a horse to bring down. Gore with a 25-yard gain. Same drive. Reno handing it off to Sears. This is old-time power football. Sears, another good gainer. Tantasqua 2nd and goal on the 2-yard line. Fumble on the play. Fitchburg recovers, but the Tantasqua Warriors with a huge win on the road. They take down Fitchburg 17-10.
They got some dudes. Neshoba and Marlboro, this from Kelleher Field this afternoon. First quarter, we'll pick this one up. Neshoba driving, Josh DeGeronimo throwing, intercepted. Matt D'Souza there, the big pick. Neshoba then driving again in this one. And the latest in a long line of huge running backs. Jack Cahill rumbling deep into Panther territory. DeGeronimo would cap the drive with a 1-yard QB sneak. The Chieftains take a 7-0 lead. Second quarter, the give is to Trevor Shartner. 5-yard touchdown puts the show up 14-0. The Chieftains get another win, 35-14 the final.
All right, we got North Middlesex and Groton Dunstable. Opening kickoff of the game. Kyle Blaisdell taking it out deep in his own territory. Blaisdell's got a head of steam. He's got room to run. He's up the sideline. Blaisdell takes it down to the Groton Dunstable 34-yard line, but North Middlesex ends up punting. Patriots on defense now. Ball gets away. North Middlesex forcing the safety, and they go up 2-0. The defense rests. Second quarter now, Groton Dunstable looking to get on the board. Brad Tedites finds Jack Barry, and they convert on 4th down. Later in the drive, Tedites punching it in on the QB keeper. Groton Dunstable going up 9-2, and the Crusaders going for 2. Tedites with the keeper again, able to convert as he gets in. 11-2, Groton Dunstable. Third quarter now, North Middlesex is Ryan McGrath escaping the pile, shedding some tacklers. And McGrath, crank up that Diesel. Let's go Diesel. He takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Next play, ball is loose. The Crusaders come up with a huge stop. Groton Dunstable hangs on to win at home. 18-17 your final.
You take it to him all night, and you don't stop. You let him know we're the dogs. We're the dogs. I need a bunch of wild dogs tonight. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Hey, ball out tonight. Light the scoreboard up. One time only. Who's got the deuce? I got the deuce. Who's got 3? 1, 2, 3. Deuce.
I love it. Great stuff inside the
Man, I like
Narragansett
it too.
locker room. The WB visiting tonight. Big early season matchup. Damian Como firing deep. Don't mind that Imperial shuttle in the background. Looked like the Star Wars movie. Seth Moulton with the pick. And the return deep in the Gansett territory. That thing looked like the Imperial shuttle. Darth Vader is coming. The Warriors defense would hold. After a scoreless first, WB gets on the board. Josh Lorero, 1-yard sneak. 6-0 Lions.
Buddy, they got the Death Star up here.
They got the Sorcerer leading the offense. Go, Gansett looks to answer. Como hitting Matt Corbell for the first down. And then Como rolling, looking, waiting, ranging, firing back up. Zach Ramos in the end zone for a touchdown. The Warriors convert the extra point. It is 7-6 Narragansett. Here come the Lions. Lorero, the long ball. Rossi's got a QB who's throwing it here. It's Henry Launstein down to the 6-yard line. Next play, the offensive line creating some holes, and Moulton rumbling in for a score, 14-7. West Boylston wins it 20-13, the final.
All right, now look at this Tantasqua win on the road, beating Fitchburg, and you look at the Warriors doing it on the ground. Power football. Ryan Sears, Liam Gore running behind that offensive line. That's old-time football. It takes a lot of pressure off your freshman QB.
Doherty coming from behind to win late against Leominster. Anytime you go up to Doyle Field and win, it's a program-style win for Doherty. They're for real 2 weeks in.
They certainly are. Plenty more to come on the Frenzy. Some more one-point ball games and fantastic finishes. Stay with us.
Our founders would have never seen this coming.
Spygate?
No.
Deflategate?
No.
What then? Benji!
Benji knocks down any obstacle that he can get his paws on and tackles every high interest rate that gets in between us and our customers. which is why he made the Bay State Savings Bank team.
You're right. They would have never seen Benji coming, but I'm sure they're glad he came.
Bay State Savings Bank. We take banking personally.
I'm District Attorney Joe Early Jr., and I'm proud to partner with Charter Communications with our pledge to help raise awareness that bullying should not be tolerated. From local school students, here's our message.
Bullying, be smart, don't start. Make the grade and join the anti-bully crusade.
We need to foster safe environments for students in their schools and communities. Join the anti-bully crusade. Take a stand to lend a hand. Don't be a bully.
Presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Cariglia.
So the next step for you guys is to start taking circumferences. See where it's marked on beats 1 and 3 in that measure? Okay, good. Let's go one more time from the beginning. Here we go. Yeah. All right.
Hi, I'm Rich Salmon, GM of Bertera Nissan. Come join us for our 2019 clearance event.
This is the all-new 2019 redesigned Nissan Altima, now available in all-wheel drive. Here we have the 2019 Nissan Kicks. Sporty, stylish, and incredibly fun to drive.
If you work for UMass, Fallon, St. Gobain's, Wyman Gordon, or any of Worcester's largest employers, we'll take care of you with an additional discount up to $500.
Bertera Nissan, Route 20, Auburn, Massachusetts.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by Bertera Nissan of Auburn, the Bancroft School in Worcester, Milford Federal, Holy Cross Athletics, the Sullivan Group, Poochie's Fine Jewelry, Nichols College, the Wealth Management Group of Raymond James Worcester, and the Central Mass Safety Council.
All right, well, last year St. Bernard's won the Super Bowl, went down to Gillette, won a state title. Aspen Valley had a great team last year. Both coaches will tell you that was in the past. This is the present. So let's see the two meeting head-to-head this afternoon, and let's see who comes out on top in this one. This is a good measuring stick game for both programs. First quarter, Aztecs driving. Mateo Ciccone on the end around. Big gainer for Ciccone. Well coached, too, switching hands with the ball to protect it.
Fundamentally sound.
Down to the 18-yard line. Aztecs running the same play. Justin Jutsi with the ball. Jutsi lowers his shoulder, powers into the end zone. 7-0 Aztecs. And the Aspen defense bringing their hitting hats. Wyatt Bingham on the carry. Joseph Pulsifer with a huge hit. Aztec special teams coming up with a big play. The punt is blocked. And Ciccone recovers on the 13-yard line. Connor Sherling then on the QB sneak. Tom Brady-esque. He's in for the touchdown. 14-0 Aspen. Aztecs win it 34-14.
South hosting Holy Name, Commerce Bank Field. Both teams 1-0. First quarter, Colonials, Robin Burles bouncing outside. He's like a pocket Barry Sanders. Electric! And there he goes, 68 yards, winning the race to the house. 7-0 South. He is spent. He'd be back. Next South possession, Adam DeFosse hits Angelo LaRose. Watch this. Little move there at the 20. And then another little cut back over at the 12. And then he's just going to go upfield into the end zone. Kid's a freshman. Wow, that's a big-time play for a touchdown. 14-0 South after the outstanding effort. High snap, walk. Brett Pullman takes the ball away, somehow gets it to Ben Corentang, and look at Ben do the rest. LaRose saves a touchdown. Ben's fired up. It's a first down for Holy Name, but the South D comes up big. QB scrambling. Steven Solano's just going to rip the ball out of his hands and turn it over. The Colonels picking up the fumble, and they've got the ball back. Second quarter, it's Holy Name driving again. More defense from South. Scramble throw, and it's Karama Osman with the pick at the 2-yard line. And another defensive hold there, but the naps just keep coming. Look at this. Brett Pullman. Is he down? Is it stopped? No whistle. And there goes Pullman. He's in. You got it. It's a touchdown. It's a big one because Holy Name comes all the way back to win this one. 26-20, the final.
Clinton at Millbury, the Woolish Swamp, entertaining for the second week in a row. First drive for Millbury, Xavier Robles takes the handoff, finds a hole, and look out, Cookout Robles turning on the Jets. 60 yards. All the way down to the 12-yard line. The Millbury faithful loving it. A few plays later, Anthony Greenwich on the 1-yard score, 6-0 Millbury. Clinton trying to respond. Will Gent complete to Cam Wine. 28-yard gain. But the Millbury defense would hold, and they would force the turnover on downs. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Greenwich going to Micah Friedman. Freed's over the middle, taking it to the house. 49 yards on the score.
How about the speed of A.J. Andrioli? He's
Second
getting a lot
quarter.
of run in this game.
Millbury driving again. The handoff to Robles. Another long scoring play, almost 50 yards. Robles a playmaker.
A.J.'s running all over. The official. He's getting a lot of work here.
He's always staying in great shape. Clinton trying to get it going. Gents pass. Complete to Antonio Nieves for a nice catch and run. Not enough, though. Millbury gets the win at home. Second straight big win for the Woolies. 47-13.
You want to be something this year? It's got to be every play. It's got to be every day. It's got to be every week. You can't take no time off. There ain't no time off. You get time off in December. Tonight, finish them and show everybody that we're a program to be handled.
Our thanks to Derek Robbins, Worcester Tech head coach. They're up at Murdock tonight. Murdock wasting no time in this one. Jack Polcari, opening kickoff, finds a seam and speeds to the house.
The polecat.
Wow, there's always a Polcari up there, it seems like. It's 6-0 Murdock. Blue Devils now on offense. And the give is to Polcari. And Jack, oh yeah, Jack talked high. Jack talked high real well. He explodes and going all the way to the end zone again. Murdock's up 14-0. Worcester Tech defense, though, would step up. Mohamed Quadrant making a great open field tackle to slow down that Murdock offense. Now the Eagles in the red zone. It's Andrew Enlow with a tough run up the middle into the land of 6. Made it 14-8. Tech had a late lead, but Murdock gets a late field goal to win it. 17-6 the final.
The band is on the field. The band is on the field. Lunenburg, Gardner, and the band entertaining the fans. Gardner's Marcus Reynolds able to get the tackle for the loss and disrupt the Lunenburg offense. Gardner's offense trying to get the move upfield with an aerial attack, but Lunenburg's Mason Infantion picks it off, and he's not stopping there. It is a pick 6 for Mason Infantion. Lunenburg going up 12-0. The Blue Knights on the move. Adam Hill to Connor Anderson. Anderson juking and jiving into Gardner territory, getting close to the red zone. Wildcats defense still playing strong. It's Marcus Reynolds getting into the backfield, gets the sack. Lunenburg gets the win, though, 20-6, your final.
This is Littleton and Oakmont, and first quarter, Tigers up 7. Oakmont would answer. Colton Beausoleil downfield, finding Drew Tashuti for the score. And we're tied at 7. Littleton, they're a wagon. They just continue to reload every year. Parker Landforce up the middle. He's going to go for the touchdown. The sideline loves it. Littleton's up 14-7, and they get a win, 25-22. Your final.
Hudson and BMR. Blackstone, Millville, the host team this afternoon. Second quarter scoreless game, 4th and goal. Quinn O'Brien finds the end zone, 6-0 Hudson Hawks. BMR looks to answer. Jared Ducharme connecting with Dylan Ayotte, who pitches to Cody Pullinger. It's the hook and ladder. And it goes for big yardage into Hudson territory. A few plays later, it's Pullinger getting around the end. BMR tying things up at 6 apiece. And the Chargers turning to their defense for a big play, and they get one. Dylan Ayotte, the roaming assassin, coming up with the interception. Ayotte reading the play well and breaking on the football. Jared Ducharme looking downfield. He finds Tyler Lane. Lane setting up BMR on 1st and goal. Blackstone Millville gets the win. 34-6 is your final.
Air Shirley, beautiful night in Air, hosting Monty Tech. First quarter, Monty Tech's TJ Farr, quarterback option, picking up the big first down. And the Bulldogs not done. Couple plays later, Sincere Mills sweeping for 6. And Monty Tech would take a 6-0 lead. Air Shirley responding. Logan Walker up top. Derek Lavaglia down to the 20-yard line. Air Shirley in business, but Monty Tech gets the win, 42-14, the final.
All right, plenty more to come on the Frenzy. Stay with us, everyone.
Crusader Nation, your Holy Cross football team is on the rise. Our accomplishments in 2018 didn't happen by accident. They were the result of hundreds of hours of work in the weight room, in the film room, on the practice field, and on game day. Our highest finish in the Patriot League since 2009? That happened. The largest comeback in program history? That happened. And
the kick is through! Holy Cross with a walk-off win!
Yeah, that definitely happened. Our winning streak to end the season continued well into December as we locked down the top recruiting class in the Patriot League and one of the best in the nation. So yeah, a lot happened in 2018. Now come see what happens next.
Sullivan Group is an insurance and risk management services firm based in Worcester for over 60 years.
Our company values are family values.
Committed to our clients and finding them the best solutions.
Committed to being independent.
Committed to our community. We live here, we work here, we volunteer here.
The Sullivan Insurance Group.
Committed to excellence.
Kevin, meet your father.
Kevin.
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 Trusted advice for life.
Kevin, how's your mom?
Thank you.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Providing our customers with the highest level of quality, service, and value. Pucci's Fine Jewelry, 205 West Boylston Street in West Boylston.
Bison Pride is the feeling that you get when you're with all of your Nichols friends and you're rooting for your team and your school and your community.
Even though we are a smaller school, you feel the big school vibe here.
Milford Federal Bank has been part of our community's history, honoring local traditions, supporting local causes, and caring about local issues since 1887. While many community banks have come and gone through the years, we're still here, committed to our loyal customers and the communities we serve. We're Milford Federal Bank, your community, your bank, your choice. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Cariglio and Bay State Savings Bank.
All right, Becker in action, and Becker's a great story right now. Off to a 2-0 start. There's only 40 kids on the roster. They got 5 guys that are playing both ways. Frank Forcucci's done a heck of a job with the Hawks, taking on MIT. This is a big program. Over 100 kids in the program. MIT's talented. First quarter, scoreless game. MIT's John Robertson taking off. Robertson finds some daylight, showing off the speed, taking it all the way down to the 2-yard line. So it sets up a 1st and goal. Becker defense coming up huge. Jared Zeman with a big stick for the Hawks. MIT's Chris Mock going up top to Dennis Gastel for the touchdown. 6-0 Engineers. Becker freshman Randy Morgan takes the handoff. Morgan comes through the wash, breaking tackles, and then breaking away down the sideline. Morgan takes it down to the 7-yard line. Same drive, but second quarter. Becker going for the field goal attempt. Blocked by MIT. MIT wins the game 13-6. That's a heck of an effort from your Becker Hawks.
Back to the high school ranks. David Prouty visiting Abby Kelley. The affable Chris Kersonis presiding over this one. Second quarter. He is the DJ. You're the vampire. Bears trying to get out of the shadow of their own end zone. Not a lot of offense in the first half. Ramon Torres breaking free. Picks up a first down. Hard to come by in the first half. But the Panthers D making a play. Jason Anderson picks off the pass. And David Prouty gets the ball back. More defense from Prouty. Cam Ranks making a play. A little TFL, tackle for a loss. And we were scoreless through the half. Into the third quarter, now it's the Bears defense. Nick Cubstis, this is just good. Tracking down the ball carrier and making a nice tackle. Cubstis looking good. Defenses winning in regulation. It was scoreless through 4 quarters. Prouty gets the game's only score in overtime. They win it 6-0.
All right, our game of the week tomorrow is Anna Maria and Nichols, 2 local teams that play each other. They should play each other. The kids know each other. The coaches know each other. It's a good rivalry.
They want this to be like a trophy game.
I like that.
They're pretty excited about it, and both teams know what they need to do to win what could be a very heated game.
You know, we're 1-1, like to have been 2-0. You know, our only loss to a great Coast Guard team by 1 point in overtime. So we're getting better each and every week.
In the first 2 games, things didn't go our way, and we're looking forward to being in front of our crowd. Being a home game for us against Nichols with a good rivalry, being a local team. They were really excited to get out there and keep getting better. And I think the last 2 weeks we have gotten better.
I would say this is the best Santa Maria team we'll have faced since I've been here. Dan's done a great job recruiting. You can tell the sidelines, they're all excited. They're going to be ready to play for sure. When you play a team like Anna Maria in the Worcester area, it almost, I was a high school coach for 20 years. This almost becomes like kind of that Thanksgiving Day rival. So no matter what Anna Maria is record-wise, no matter what we are record-wise, it's always going to be a slugfest.
It's a big game in terms of recruiting. It's a big game in terms of our kids just getting out there and competing against some local talent that they know from high school, things like that. And it's always great when you line up and a lot of local guys, New England guys, are going against each other and competing for a chance to get some bragging rights for sure.
All right, game of the week, man. It's going to be good. 2 p.m. live, Anna Maria and Nichols. And, the coaches both said it, but I love it. I love that they talk about it being a rivalry game and how they embrace that. That, hey, we're competing for recruits. Yeah. We're competing, off the field to get better with each other. And let's knock heads on the field and see where we stand.
Yeah, hey, one coach leaves the high school and the other coach walks in. They see each other a lot, and these guys know each other, so it should be a lot of fun.
2 o'clock tomorrow right here on Charter TV3. Man of the match time when we come back.
I'm District Attorney Joe Early Jr., and I'm proud to partner with Charter Communications with our pledge to help raise awareness that bullying should not be tolerated. From local school students, here's our message.
Delete cyberbullying. Don't write it, don't forward it. Think twice what you type.
We need to foster safe environments for students in their schools and communities. Join the anti-bully crusade. Take a stand to lend a hand. Don't be a bully.
Presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Corriglio.
Our founders would have never seen this coming.
Spygate?
No.
Deflategate?
No.
What then? Benji!
Benji knocks down any obstacle that he can get his paws on and tackles every high interest rate that gets in between us and our customers, which is why he made the Bay State Savings Bank team.
You're right. They would have never seen Benji coming, but I'm sure they're glad he came.
Bay State Savings Bank. We take banking personally. Man of the Match is presented by the Wealth Management Group of Raymond James Worcester.
All right, man of the match time. My man of the match is Holy Name quarterback Brett Pullman. He had 3 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. Pullman accounting for all 4 of Holy Name's touchdowns in the Naps with a huge come-from-behind win. Brett Pullman is my man of the match.
Really a 3-headed monster for the Tantasqua Warriors tonight, but I'm going to go with Ryan Sears. He had about 5 yards of carry, almost 100 yards on the ground, and Tantasqua scores a big win over Fitchburg on the road. And that, Kevin, a win over Fitchburg, regardless of the year, regardless of where it is, that's a big win for Tantasqua. I don't know how many times they've ever played Fitchburg.
No, I don't think they've played that often.
Yeah.
So you go up there and you win on the road. That's a confidence-building win. You look at this Millbury team, 18 seniors, and we've talked about this for a while. These are kids that took their licks. Some of them started as sophomores. They were building for the last 3 years for this season and this moment, and the Woolies have seized on it. Big win week 1 over West Boylston. Another win at home here today to go to 2-0. The Millbury Woolies are playing great football.
Yeah, you know what? And Holy Name got the win over South today, but South is a vastly improved team. Best South team I've seen in many, many years. And they were playing a little down today, but they had some kids really step up. Big win for Holy Name. They're 2-0. Vastly improved as well. That was a good one today.
Yeah, and Assabet Valley taking on a team that defending Super Bowl champs, defending state champs. The Aztecs holding serve at home. This is a team that
division is
has
their
tough. Eyes on Gillette, and they're
division.
playing a murderous division. You're right, but a big win today for them.
No question. That's it for the Frenzy. We'll see you from Paxton and Anna Maria Saturn.